Hello, and welcome to the Couch Crocheter. My name is Dawn. This is episode 9, WIPs and 1FO. Even though it doesn't say that on the board, I'm throwing it in there. Hi guys, and welcome back to the Couch Crocheter. Today I just wanted to share with you some works in progress, along with, I'm just going to throw in what I already have done, which is my finished objects. There is only one, so don't get too excited. So the first thing that I wanted to share with you was the Scraptastic blanket that I'm working on. This is a home project, so I don't take it anywhere. And I am using up a lot of my multicolored, different textured, all one weight, which is 4 weight. Mostly, actually it is all acrylic. Blanket. So I'll insert a picture here because like I said, that one stays at home and I don't take it anywhere. I just leave it there. That's my homework project. Everything else travels with me except for that blanket. So I'll insert a picture right here of it so you guys get to see. So my finished object, and the only finished object that I have, is going to be the shawl. And I'll insert a picture of it here on the back of the couch so you guys can see it. So here it is. And I made it with one mandala cake. It was the colorway of Groot. I used an eye hook for it. It is a fiber spider tutorial. I think someone else wrote the pattern and I did not write her name down, and I'm sorry. But I'll link the tutorial below so you can go check it out. It's called the Rivulet shawl. Now, funny story. I was searching through for shawl patterns and I found this one and I loved it. So when I found the video by Fiber Spider, I did it and it went down to row 7 and then it said 7 to 12 row repeat. And I thought that that's all I had to do is to keep going. Once you reach 12, I thought they had to just keep going. I did not watch it to the end, and that is my fault. I guess I got a little cocky. So I finished it. And as you can see, this is the Revlets. And I do love it. And it is quite, oh, I have my ends sticking out there. I didn't tuck him in yet. So it is very, and again, I absolutely do love it. But then I was scrolling through for another pattern to use for the Super Saver Ombre in hot sauce colorway. So as I was scrolling through, more Fiber Spiders videos showed up on, like, you know, the right hand side of, like, you know, recommended videos. And lo and behold, I see a part 2 for this shawl. I didn't know there was a part 2. I just watched the first video till he said it's a 7 to 12 row repeat. And I'm like, I got this. Like, after 12, you just keep on going. And I'm just going to go until I run out of yarn in this cake from the mandala cakes, which was 590 yards. It is 100% acrylic. It is a Lion brand. Like I said, the colorway was Groot. So then I stopped and I watched video 2. And I was supposed to add more rivulets after rivulets. I was supposed to add more rivulets after I got to the end of row 12. I was supposed to go back to 7 and add more of these things as I go. So, as much as I love this, it is not looking like it's supposed to. And I sure as heck, I think I got down to like here. And then I was supposed to repeat and add more rivulets like coming out here. So then I was like, well, since I messed this pattern up, I got to do it again just to see, you know, if I can do it and challenge myself. So I had the color of hot sauce with me, the ombre hot sauce from Super Saver ombre from Red Heart. And this is, I mean, how many yards does this have? 482 yards. It is 100% acrylic. Recommended hook, I think, is a J. No, an I9. Sorry, an I9. Knitting needle size is a US 8 or 5 millimeter. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do it with this hot sauce instead of make a poncho out of it, which is what I wanted to do originally, but then I didn't think I had enough yardage, and I went back to Walmart, and they didn't have any more, and I just wasn't going to go order, you know, just one, especially since I just came back from one big vacation and then one red tent mini vacation. So I was like, I'm not spending any more money. This is what I have with me. So this is what I'm going to make it out of. So here's this one. Now, I know this is not, you know, finished, obviously, because it's a WIP. But here's what it's supposed to look like. And I'll, again, insert a picture here on the back of the couch so you guys can see it a little bit more detailed. But here it is. And I don't know if you can see, but here's like the original rivulets, right? Like, you know, where it makes the triangles. So I was supposed to add more rivulets once you get down, I think, like 6 from this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 from this guy. Then you make 6 from this guy. And then you add more rivulets as it grows bigger and bigger and bigger. Once you get to row 12, then you start back at row 7. And then you'll have like more and more rivulets throughout. I am loving how it works up. I love how the ombre hot sauce effect is going. It kind of reminds me a little bit of an Arizona sunset, even though I've never been to Arizona to see their sunset. So yeah, so that's my other work in progress. So I'll let you know when that's all finished, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So my next work in progress is with using Yarn Inspirations Caron Chunky Cakes. The colorway of the two that I am using, the first one is Mystic Chip, and that is going to be, sorry here. So I left the long ends on in hopes that I can sew around, but I'm going to have to come up with a plan B because I ran out of yarn. But here's the first square. And again, I'll lay these out on the back of the couch and insert a pictures here. So what I'm doing with these squares, here's the first one. Here's the second one. And then here's the third. So this blue one, this blue and brown and green and gray is the Mystic Chip. The hook recommended size is a US 11 or an 8 millimeter. I'm sorry, that's for needles. Needle size is US 11 or 8 millimeter. The hook size is an L or 11, also known as an 8 millimeter. Each one of these things, which is a super bulky 6, each cake is 100% acrylic and has 297 yards. So I used two. Each panel took one cake. So this is one cake, that's one cake of the Mystic Chip. And then this one, I have this panel. And this one is called Bumbleberry. And then I did this panel here. And all I did was chained 50 to half double crocheted in the second hook or second chain from the hook, and then just did a straight flat out half double crochet throughout. I wanted them as big as they could be, so I didn't want to put in any fancy stitches or anything. I didn't want the holes too big, so I didn't do a double, and I wanted them, you know, to be a little bigger, so I didn't do a single, because then they would have been smaller, because, you know, singles take up more yarn. So what these are going to be is 2 ginormous pillows for my couch. And what I was thinking, instead of having like a front and a back panel of the same color, whoop, I'm almost losing them here. Instead of having a front and a back panel of the same color, I think I'm going to do a purple panel on one side, and then this green, brown, green, blue panel on the other side. So if I'm feeling, you know, if I'm feeling bumbleberry today, then I'll have it on the purple side. If I'm feeling Mystic Chippy today, then I'll have it on the other side. Or if I just feel like it's a whacked out day, then I'll have one on one color and one on the other color. I figured that way it could be a little more universal. I can switch it up. I can switch up the look. And, you know, so I'm going to have my mother-in-law sew up, oops, I just dropped one. Sew up the pillowcase, or the pillow itself for me. And then I'm going to stuff it. And then this is going to be like the pillowcase around it. I can't wait to get that done. So my only dilemma is, now that I played Yarn Chicken, I don't think I have enough of this to sew it together. So I made myself a little while ago, when the anniversary cakes, the Caron anniversary cakes came out, I did make myself a blanket for my couch at home with a foot pocket in the bottom. And I do have leftover yarn of that. And it is a purple and bluey. Again, I used 2 cakes for that. 2 ginormous ones for that one. So I do have leftover yarn from that project. And I think that's what I'm going to sew it up with, and then do some kind of border. I don't know if it's going to be the XO border, maybe a shell border. My favorite go-to lately has been Picos, because I love them. Or, you know, maybe I'll find another beautiful border out there that's going to complement it. So I'm going to use that to finish this up. And guys, that's all I have on the hook right now. That's it. My next video is going to be in the next couple days. And it's going to be shopping that I did. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. The things that I purchased on vacation at Kalahari. It was just 2 little things. I didn't go too crazy. Actually, it was 3, but I forgot my... Oh, I forgot my hoodie. Oh, well. You'll see it next time. So I ended up, getting this, which I thought I could use for a project bag. It does have a foam bottom in it, which I thought was really cool, instead of a cardboard bottom. So, you know, it's not going to get ruined. It is fuzzy inside, which, you know, I love. They had an option of this one, or like burgundy wine looking colored one. I thought this one was a little bit more, you know, beautiful and festive and bright. And then I ended up getting, and of course I had ended up getting it because it's purple. Can't pass that up ever. Excuse me. Let me just take the sticker off here and turn it on for you. So I ended up getting this Christmas ball. And it lights up, and it says it has 6 different patterns, but I can't figure out for the life of me how to get it to switch over. I tried the switch many times. I tried timing the switch. Of course, there's no, you know, instructions on these things. It just says turn it on, and it has different patterns. So here you see I have Santa Claus. And then as it goes around, it has Kalahari, reindeers. So I figured I would just hang it from one of the shelves over there. And for Christmas season, I'll turn it on, and this will be like, you know, my big Christmas decoration. Because I don't think I'm going to put a Christmas tree up here, but, you know, plans change. I just might. So yeah, that's what I bought a Kalahari for myself between the bag and this little Christmas ball. And guys, that's all I have for you today. So thanks for stopping by. Please like and subscribe. Check out the links below on Fiber Spider's tutorial on the Rivulet shawl. And then my next video is going to be more yarn that I acquired and or went shopping for when I was on vacation. Both times I did end up going to some kind of yarn store and picking some cool yarn out. One I'm really, really excited to work with. But that'll be the next video. All right, guys, I'll check you later. Thanks again for stopping by. Be safe. Bye.